man! Welcome back to Andertons TV! Connor Kaminski
everyone.
Is taking on the rig for under £1,000 challenge. Regular viewers of this channel will know that driving past Andertons on the way to a gig is a perilous thing to do because you almost always have a smash and all the gear in your car gets written off. You run into Andertons with £1,000 in your pocket and you have to try and replace your rig with a suitable setup within that price. Welcome back, Connor.
Good to be back.
Yeah, good to be back, even though he's really been here all day. So the rig that's been smashed up in the boot of your car, what would it have been?
Quad Cortex and a Strandberg, probably.
Oh, and that's such an unlucky crash then, because I mean, the guitar's virtually unbreakable and the Quad Cortex takes up such a small amount of room. Must have been quite a shunt. Apologies about that. I will reprimand the Andertons delivery driver later. Now, we're running out of time today, which is so we're not going to do this whole shopping thing. You've just already decided how you'd spend your £1,000. So take us through it.
Well, a lot of my playing is the sort of modern, tight rhythm, genty stuff. And I think if I had to go to a gig, I mean, most of us guitar players were doing riffs for 90% of the time, aren't we? We have like solos for 30 seconds, but 90% of the time you're playing a riff. So you've got to have like a decent tone. So I wanted to try the little SLO Mini because I love the Soldano in the plug-in form from Neural and in the quad as well. I've never tried a little mini one and it was actually a steal, you know, 250 quid for something like that is pretty awesome. And I went for a little 1x12 from PRS with some sort of Celestion speaker in it. And I think if you want that sort of modern...
So that's a closed back, not super compact 1x12, but closed back, so great for gain, nice, plenty of bass end, nice tight tone.
Yeah.
It's actually from the Archon series, that 112, so yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So we've done about 500 quid basically buying the head and the cab.
Yep, and then the Precision Drive is expensive for an overdrive, like you could just do an Ibanez Tube Screamer for like 120 quid, this is 250. But the cool thing with the Precision Drive is you get a really good gate in there as well, and you can spend 180 quid on a good gate pedal. So it's actually really good value, and you've very kindly given me a Sympathy reverb.
I couldn't bear it. You didn't have reverb, did you? And then I felt so bad that I had to run out and give you a reverb from my own personal collection for free, just so that at least we're not like crazy Sahara Desert Dry.
Yeah.
And guitar-wise?
Guitar, back...
This is a throwback, isn't it?
Back to basics, back to roots for me. Ibanez, one of the GIO series.
GRGO. Old MacDonald had a Super Strat.
It kind of looks like, you know, your first metal guitar, sort of blacked out everything with the, like the knockoff sort of Floyd Rose thing going on. I mean, it should be fun. I think it does the flutter thing, and I might have to retune it now.
Ibanez's R&D department that spent years designing the Low Pro Edge just got referred to as a knockoff Floyd. That's fine. No, I agree. That is about 350 quid. It's a new guitar from Ibanez. We'll put links below. But yeah, that's a lot of guitar. I really like the black shark fin, you know, shark tooth kind of inlays. Some sort of reverse headstock. Yeah. Because that's what all cool guitars have. Or no headstock at all, in fact, is what all cool guitars have these days.
Can't afford a Strandberg, you see.
Well, come on then. So I want to hear atmospheric clean. I don't know how we do this, because we've just...
I got you. Watch this. All right. So we do this.
Oh, you're going big sounds first, though, are you?
And then we do this, and then we go for a little split, and then...
You know, you put it into its more drive.
Oh, that's the
less drive, yes.
It's almost as if it's less drive. So that's actually all right, you know. And I can turn this up a little bit, and then. You can kind of control your gain, I suppose, with being on a humbucker or not. Yeah, I mean, you got all that sort of stuff going on with the reverb.
If you ever needed an example of basically as long as you can play, You get away with all sorts here. That's only monster. See, right. So now let's actually. You know what? We've got time. We were rushing at first because I thought we'd running out of time, but we've got time. So you can go a bit. You can spend a bit more time doing clean ambient kind of things if you want to explore. I'm just going to let you play for a bit. You know.
And that's nice too. Sort of stuff going on.
It sounds killer, man. Yeah. Maybe roll back the reverb. I think sounds cool. We're going through the effects loop with the reverb, which is important if you're using a lot of gain in the amp. I'll put you on your heavier sound now with everything here. Oh no, it's not at 12 o'clock. Who scooped the mid? Did you do that?
I did that.
You did that
without you looking.
You did that without. No, that's fine.
I knew. I mean, I'm not really used to playing in standard anymore, so this is kind of quite novel for me. So all the sort of Metallica stuff comes out, but like... And then I suppose if you take the precision drive off, it'll go a little bit like more juicy because you've not got so much tightness. And then the reverb.
Just as well your plectrums weren't in the boot of the car, otherwise you might do the whole gig with one pick, and then you'd be screwed, wouldn't you?
I'm going through a phase where I have to swap picks depending on what I play. It's not very practical.
I'm always staggered that we can take a guitar like that straight out the box and, you know, it's just...
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, might need a little bit of a tune-up every couple of songs or whatever like that, but that'll settle in pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that. The precision drive and the gate thing, I'm interested. Can you like do a chug without the gate and then show with the gate how it, you know, why it is so many progressive players want to have or need to have that kind of pedal to stop those kind of ringy aftertone things?
For someone like me, it's actually more of a, you use it in quite a musical way. You like to have that dead silence in between all of the little percussive things that you can do. So this is with the gate. Just starts to kill it.
Where have you got the gate?
Maximum.
Oh, you literally got it all
I've
the
got
way
it dialed,
yeah. I
mean, there's just...
See, that's a really interesting, again, the these segments are always supposed to be a bit more fun, but I can't handle noise gates at all.
Right. Yeah,
so
I
need my note to decay completely naturally and just have all the background noise, and I don't care.
Yeah.
But I get, and you know, or if I suppose ultimately, if I was going to have a gate, I'd probably do like you are, where it's so far up that I just know it's going to choke the note straight away. I hate that in between sort of asthma attack type, you know, note decaying.
It can kind of feel a bit claustrophobic, and it feels unnatural. So I only really use the gate on like a dialed setting for the riffs. So if I was using something like a quad cortex in between scenes, you can sort of automate the gate to be different amounts. So for the lead stuff, it's barely on, but it's just on if I'm playing nothing. It is actually silence. Yeah. But for the riffs, it's like 50-60%.
I suppose as gates get better, when a gate genuinely can tell the difference between just hum and a guitar note, I suppose that's fine. But at the moment, I feel sort of gate technology sits, and once the guitar level drops to a certain, it can't tell the difference between background noise, and that's when I don't like it.
I mean, look, this is with the gate all the way to the left, so as off as it can be. It's still on technically, but so now it's only just going to come on then.
It's actually a pretty good gate though, in fairness to the Horizon.
Yeah, drive, it's an awesome gate. It's why when I first got the Precision Drive a couple of years ago, I fell in love with the gate on that pedal, and it's quite a versatile drive. So you've got like this attack setting. I think all the modern players sort of go for that, which is your most sort of, you know, cutting, and then all the way.
Then you hear it so much, don't you? Because that, as soon as you've stopped playing, the note is clamped off, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it
And then the other way is a lot more like a juicy. You could definitely play like juicy leads using this as a drive, like. Like you can still play it with the gate on. It is a good gate, I think, for the price you get in the drive as well, which is why I do like it. So yeah, it's got a lot of versatility. I don't think people use it in this sort of setting. I actually really like it.
Well, I'm impressed, and I think you're going to be okay at your gig. I have just a personal request. I would like you to go back to 14-year-old Connor Kaminski and play me some of your finest Metallica, Kirk Hammett-inspired guitar riffing. We'll go for full copyright strike. I don't care. Just give it the maximum Master of Puppets, whatever you want to do. And I think I've thoroughly enjoyed having you here today,
mate,
Connor. I hope we do this again sometime. If you haven't seen the other videos that Connor was in, please check the links below. We did a couple of much longer form videos with Connor, and a really cool one with Pete as well. Yes, marvellous. Thank you so much for coming in. Mate. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
hope to see you again soon. Thank you everyone for watching.
See everybody.
Connor, your gig for under £1,000. Please take it away. Village Hall tonight, 7:30. Check it out. Hell, man. We should get you a wah-wah, and you can just literally just go full on.
Oh, I love a wah.